I have a question for you. If you were on death row and you were asked what you wanted as your last meal, what would be your choice? Do you know, if you actually Google death row last meals, you'll be greeted with a sad array of images. But I digress. Now, mine would be Ubwali, Kalembula, Oxtail, na Chikanda beside my one day. But I'm not on death row. I'm just here wishing for one of my favorite meals. That meal, or a plate with an assortment of that food, can only be found in southern Africa, Zambia to be precise. Ubwali, for those who don't know, is literally pounded maize and water. No long things. But in my mouth, I taste heaven. Kalembula is like this wing, flaccid little green leaf, but the flavor is full and voluptuous and loving. And oxtail, I mean, it may protrude from the ass of a cow, but I know no greater joy in a meal than sucking and chewing on the gristle that surrounds the bones that make up the tail of a cow. And Chikanda, even to my surprise, is what in Zambia we call African polony. And if you've ever tasted this gritty, meaty tasting slice of food, you'll be shocked to learn that it's actually made from orchids. Yeah, you know, those beautiful, aloof flowers that garner so many British homes in their toilets. In Zambia, orchids grow wild and their beauty is totally ignored because we make what we consider to be a lovely meal out of its bulb. I want to introduce you to a Zambian saying, and it goes something like this. Umwana ashyenda, atasha nyina Ubwali. Loosely translated, that means the child who doesn't travel praises his mother for her great cooking. I may speak with this lovely, proper English accent, but the heart that beats within me made its first heartbeat in a little-known country called Zambia. She bathed me in sunshine and water and dust and laughter and freedom. Zambia to me was always this plain of vastness, maybe because I was small, but she was not so much wild, but more wilderness. She was not fast-paced, she was easygoing. Things happened in Zambia's time, not the world's time. Zambia is my love. Don't get me wrong, I'm not patriotic. I'm not like one of those people who thinks a flag must be respected or that a country equals politics. Nah. I just have this unconditional adoration for my country. To me, it's like this. Do you remember when you were a child and you ran into your grandmother's arms? You were overjoyed at the sight of this older woman who, if you just gave her a little bit more of a push, you quite easily could have toppled her over. And yet, literally, the moment after that all-consuming hug, you just walked away. And then, you carried on with your worldly playing. But grandma, she's behind you, still smiling as she watches you, exploring the world. My affinity for Zambia is similar to this dichotomy, or as a duality, I don't know. All these emotions, grandmother and child, that's how I feel about Zambia. I take from her and I give to her, and that's why I set up this channel. As I explore and become reaccustomed with Zambia, I want to take you on that journey with me, because beauty like hers should be shared. I want to show you her growth and her development as a modern country in Africa today. I want to share with you what setting up a business is like. I want to show you what living in Zambia is like. I want to show you her culture and her oddities. For example, did you know some of the names in Zambia that people give their children include Sunday, Friday, Foloko, better known as a fork. But the best one that I came across was prosperous. When I was introduced to this person, I embarrassingly sniggered, and he arrogantly said, "Oh, so you've heard of me before, have you?" I was like, "You wish." Anyway, Contrasting that development of a nation, I also want to show you how time stands still in Zambia. Visit her attractions and you'll see wildlife whose routine is solely dictated to them by the rise and the fall of the sun. I want to show you how 200 waterfalls carve out nature's beauty on her landscape and show you why Zambia is home of one of the 7 wonders of the world, the mighty Victoria Falls, or as we call her, Muziotunya, better known as the smoke that thunders. One gaze upon her and you'll willingly give a huge sigh of awe in exchange for her beauty. There are so many things I'll share with you over the coming months, so please subscribe. No, I'm serious. Subscribe. I'll give you a moment. Thanks. So in all seriousness, remember I mentioned that Zambian saying to you earlier, a child who doesn't travel thinks his mother's cooking is great? Well, I want to help you travel so you can see the greatness that lies in the little known country called Zambia. Join me and we'll take this journey together. Until the next time.